They've got the worst pitching staff in Major League Baseball. It was bad before the De La Rosa and Chacin problems. Now, this is a minor league pitching staff. It's a minor league staff. You might have Gray and Butler and Matzik in the starting rotation. Those are three guys that probably don't have 20 major league games between them.
But don't talk to me about Chacin. He wasn't a pitcher last year. He didn't contribute a dime last year.
He won 14 games a couple of years ago. He was at least a proven major league pitcher.
But Cal Kendrick is a major league pitcher. You would admit that.
Who was 10 and 14, and one of the worst teams in the league didn't bring him back, the Philadelphia Phillies.
De La Rosa has fought through his injury issues, the finger blisters and a little growing thing.
If he's healthy, he's a pretty good pitcher.
He'll be fine. Jordan Lyles showed us something last year before he got hurt, and then he came back and he wasn't the same guy. Yeah. But Jordan Lyles is still a young, good pitcher. I still believe in Eddie Butler. You guys believe in John Gray. I think that Tyler Mastic, who we had on the show.
I don't necessarily believe in John Gray. I believe he should finally get his shot to pitch in the majors.
Don't you believe that Tyler Mastic is going to be a better pitcher
this
year?
I think Matzik is terribly inconsistent, which is a sign of youth. But he did show some flashes that he should be a major league pitcher for a while.
But my solution, and when Mark was here, my solution is start all those young guys. Get rid of De La Rosa.
Might as well. You're not going anywhere this year. You might as well see what you got.
Okay.
Now, Butler, they're still worried about his maturity problems here. Gray, they're worried about his maturity problems here. But Gray seems to be more ready than anybody right now.
Wouldn't you be able to sell to the Rockies fans? Okay, we're always talking about rebuilding. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to start John Gray, who we talked about.
You can sell that to the Rockies
Eddie
fans.
Butler. We're going to start Tyler Matzik. We're going to start Jordan Lyles, who's still young. We're going to start
Kendrick.
Bergman. Bergman was okay last year. Then we're going to start those guys. And Kendrick. Let's put him in there and see what he does.
Need a veteran.
And we'll trade De La Rosa to another team. A lot of money there. And
age. He's 34, I believe.
So, and we're going to go with that. And we hope you'll believe in us this year, that we still got, and I think, because Carlos Gonzalez said, he pointed, kids wrote about it, he pointed to those two guys in the corner, and he said, those are pitchers. I'm a fan of those guys. He was talking about Butler and Gray. Carlos would stay here, and Tulo would go, we got a future if they develop them.
The hardest sell is not to the fans. It's the sell to Cargo and Tulo, who want to win now. They're in the prime of their careers. They don't want to wait for these guys to develop in 2 or 3 years. If they go youth in the pitching staff, then Tulo and Cargo are going to walk into that office to Bridich and say, you know what, maybe I'm better off somewhere else. They're not going to have patience for this.
Here's the point, Les. They can't just walk away. This is not unrestricted for free agency.
They're going to go into Bridich's office and say, deal us. Deal us. We don't want to hang out for this. I want to win something before I die.
They don't have any control over that.
No, I get that.
If Bridich says to them, no, guys, I'm not trading you.
But
they can't
come
walk.
On, you know how it works.
Are they going to sit out? Are they going to protest?
No, but you don't
want
to
stand over at the state capitol.
You don't want a
those
player
signs?
around who's not happy. You know that, especially if you're paying them $17 million a year. You don't want them around, so you deal them. And you get something for the future, so the new position players can grow up with your starting pitchers.
I'm sorry, you're making $17 million and you're making $13 million and you're unhappy. Poor babies. Oh, poor babies. Oh, poor babies. Play.